bringing up the NL Central, Cubs. Any hope for the Cubs? Where obviously you're from the city. Any hope for the city? Do you believe in anything they might have done? Like I said, Kyle Tucker, probably the second biggest name to get moved during the off season.
I like what they did. It'll be fun for Chicago to have Chicago. The White Sox being on the South Side is not as big of a thing as the Cubs being successful. Being on the North Side, just me being from the city. The Cubs always get the love. I think it'd be good for Chicago to have a sports team that can actually compete. The Bears were trash. The Bulls suck. They just had 29 points in the first half against the Pistons. The White Sox were the worst team in baseball. They probably will be the worst team in baseball again this season. So I think it'll be when this is the thing. Me being from Chicago, even though I'm not a Chicago sports fan, when sports teams in Chicago are good and competitive, it's better for sports everywhere. I'll say because the sporting environment is electric. So those years when the White Sox was making the playoffs and shit like that, that was exciting with Tim Anderson. They just couldn't get past Astros, of course. But so I think the Cubs move with Tucker. I think I want to say that Soto, of course, was the biggest move. But like you said, I think the Cubs getting Tucker was the best trade of the offseason because I feel like he does a lot for them. The lineup already was young, has shown improvement. I think you can trust this core that they have now. The only concern, I guess I'll say, with Chicago for me would be that shoring up the pitching staff, shoring up that rotation. But I do think this season they have enough to win the Central over the Brewers finally. But I thought that going into last year, and we'll see what happens.
You're picking Chicago to win the NL Central right now?
I think the Chicago Cubs win the NL Central in 2025. Yes.
All right.
Who you got? Milwaukee?
Oh, no, leave me out of this, bro. I'm not from Chicago.
We don't even mention St. Louis.
Right.
No Goldie. They got to stick with Arenado, and they don't even want to. We don't worry. No Pujols. We don't worry about the Cardinals.
I want no smoke, brother. I'm talking baseball with an NBA background. Don't mind me. All right, just leave me out of this one.